Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what's out there? For thousands of years, humanity has dreamed of reaching the stars. That dream started becoming a reality in the 20th century, kicking off one of the most incredible adventures in human history, the exploration of space. Let's rewind to the mid-20th century. The world was locked in a tense rivalry between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This wasn't just a political or military contest. It became a race to conquer the final frontier. This space race officially began on October 4, 1957. On that day, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite. It was a simple, beeping metal sphere, but its signal echoed around the globe, announcing a new era. People could literally look up and see this man-made star moving across the sky. The world was stunned, and the United States was spurred into action. The Soviets continued their string of early victories. Just a month after Sputnik 1, they launched Sputnik 2, and this time, there was a passenger, a dog named Laika. She became the first living being to orbit the Earth. Sadly, Laika didn't survive the mission, but her journey proved that a living creature could endure the harsh conditions of spaceflight, paving the way for human explorers. The United States responded by creating NASA in 1958, a dedicated agency to lead their space efforts. The race was truly on, but the Soviets weren't slowing down. On April 12, 1961, they achieved another monumental first. Cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space, completing a full orbit of the Earth in his Vostok 1 capsule. His famous words, "Poekali, let's go," captured the spirit of this daring new age. Gagarin became an international hero, a symbol of humanity's bold step into the cosmos. America was determined to catch up. Less than a month after Gagarin's flight, Alan Shepard became the first American in space, though his flight was a shorter, suborbital hop. The pressure mounted, and in 1961, President John F. Kennedy made a bold declaration before Congress. He committed the United States to a seemingly impossible goal, landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth before the end of the decade. This ambitious goal led to the creation of the Apollo program. It was a massive undertaking involving hundreds of thousands of scientists, engineers, and technicians. There were incredible triumphs, but also heartbreaking tragedies, like the Apollo 1 fire that took the lives of 3 astronauts during a launch rehearsal. Despite the setbacks, the determination never wavered. And then came the moment that the world had been waiting for. On July 20, 1969, the Apollo 11 lunar module, named the Eagle, touched down on the surface of the moon. A global audience of over 500 million people watched as Neil Armstrong descended the ladder and took his first step onto the lunar soil. His iconic words, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind," resonated across the planet. Buzz Aldrin soon followed, and together they planted the American flag, collected rock samples, and conducted experiments. The moon, once a distant, silver orb in the night sky, was now a place where humans had walked. The space race, in the eyes of many, had been won. But the story doesn't end with the moon landing. The 1970s saw a shift from competition to cooperation. In 1975, the Apollo-Soyuz test project saw an American Apollo spacecraft dock with a Soviet Soyuz capsule in orbit. Astronauts and cosmonauts, once rivals, shook hands in space, marking a new era of international partnership. During this decade, we also sent our first robotic emissaries to explore the outer solar system. The Pioneer and Voyager probes began their grand tours, sending back the first ever close-up images of Jupiter, Saturn, and their many moons. Voyager 1, and 2 are still traveling today, carrying golden records with sounds and images of Earth, messages in a bottle cast into the cosmic ocean. The 1980s brought the dawn of the space shuttle era. These reusable spacecraft were designed to be space trucks ferrying satellites into orbit, conducting experiments, and building the future of space infrastructure. The shuttle program made spaceflight seem almost routine, with over 135 missions flown over 3 decades. It also allowed for a more diverse group of astronauts, including scientists and educators. However, the tragic loss of the Challenger in 1986 and Columbia in 2003 were stark reminders of the inherent dangers of space travel. While the shuttle was flying, robotic exploration was reaching new heights. In 1990, the shuttle Discovery deployed the Hubble Space Telescope. Orbiting high above the Earth's distorting atmosphere, Hubble has given us breathtaking images of distant galaxies, nebulae, and newborn stars. It has fundamentally changed our understanding of the universe's age, size, and evolution. Hubble is arguably one of the most important scientific instruments ever built. At the same time, our robotic explorers were getting up close and personal with our planetary neighbors. Multiple missions were sent to Mars, starting with the Viking landers in the 70s, which performed the first experiments on Martian soil. Then came a fleet of rovers: Sojourner, Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and most recently, Perseverance. These rovers have acted as our robotic geologists, trekking across the red planet, analyzing rocks, and searching for signs of past life. They've shown us that Mars was once a much warmer and wetter place with rivers and possibly even oceans. The spirit of international cooperation that began with Apollo-Soyuz reached its pinnacle with the construction of the International Space Station, or ISS. Starting in 1998, modules were launched and assembled in orbit by a consortium of 15 nations. The ISS is a permanently inhabited laboratory in space, a testament to what we can achieve when we work together. For over 2 decades, astronauts from around the world have lived and worked on the station, conducting research in biology, physics, and astronomy that's impossible to do on Earth. Today, we are in a new and exciting era of space exploration, often called New Space. It's no longer just the domain of government agencies. Private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are revolutionizing the industry. SpaceX's reusable rockets have drastically reduced the cost of getting to orbit, making space more accessible than ever. We're seeing space tourism become a reality, and these companies are playing a crucial role in NASA's plans. SpaceX's Dragon capsule now regularly carries astronauts to the ISS, the first time American astronauts have launched from American soil since the end of the shuttle program. So, what's next? The future is incredibly bright. NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon, this time to establish a sustainable presence. The goal is not just to plant a flag and leave, but to build a lunar base, learn to live and work on another world, and use the moon as a stepping stone for the next giant leap, a human mission to Mars. The James Webb Space Telescope, Hubble's successor, is already peering deeper into the universe's past than ever before, showing us the first galaxies as they were forming. From a simple beeping satellite to complex robotic rovers on Mars and plans to return to the moon, the history of space exploration is a story of human curiosity, ingenuity, and perseverance. It is a story that has unfolded over a single lifetime but is built on millennia of dreams. The journey has just begun, and the next chapter promises to be even more incredible than the last. The stars are calling, and humanity is ready to answer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through space history, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the cosmos. See you next time.